Pilot Institute just put out one of the better big picture drone reports I've seen lately, and if you want the full report, we'll link it below. Because they did a genuinely strong job pulling a lot of the market, regulatory, and technology trends into one place. But in this video, I want to zoom out more like a 10,000-foot view of what actually matters in that report, and what's most likely to define the future of the drone industry from here. Because the real takeaway is not just that drones are growing. Everybody already knows that. The more important question is this: what kind of drone industry is actually being built? And on that question, I think the report points to a few themes that matter a lot more than the giant market size numbers people usually lead with. Start with the most grounded numbers we have. The FAA says there are roughly 837,000 registered drones in the United States, and about 482,000 certificated remote pilots. That tells you something important right away. This is no longer a niche market. The base is already big. The question now is where the next layer of value comes from. And this is where the report gets more useful. Pilot Institute points to commercial growth overtaking the recreational side over time, and that lines up with the FAA's own direction of travel. The FAA's forecast says the recreational market is likely to plateau over the next several years, while commercial activity and remote pilot growth keep pushing higher. That's a big deal because it means the future of the industry is not mainly being decided by hobby demand anymore. It's being decided by commercial use cases, enterprise adoption, and regulation that either unlocks scale or slows it down. That leads to the first big defining issue: BVLOS. If you had to pick one thing that could change the economics of the industry more than anything else, it's routine BVLOS operations. Pilot Institute is right to put that near the center of the story. The FAA's BVLOS proposal is not just another rule tweak. It's the possible shift from exception-based operations and waivers to something much more scalable. And if that happens, the industry changes fast. Inspection gets cheaper. Delivery becomes more realistic. Remote operations centers make more sense. And the companies that built around repeatable systems instead of one-off flight jobs start to separate from everyone else. The second defining issue is automation. A lot of people still think the drone industry is mostly about flying skill. That's becoming less true. The report's emphasis on autonomy, detect and avoid, and airspace management systems points to where this is going. The value is moving away from who can fly the drone and toward who can operate reliable systems at scale. That's a very different industry. In that world, the drone is not the product by itself. The product is the system, the aircraft, the software, the airspace integration, the data pipeline, and the operating workflow all working together. And that connects directly to the third big issue: data. This may be the most underappreciated point in the whole report. Pilot Institute highlights the rise of drone as a service, and also the shift toward analytics, mapping, thermography, and interpretation. That matters because it tells you where margins are likely to go. Basic flying becomes more standardized over time. Basic image capture becomes more commoditized, but actionable data, processed results, integration into business decisions, and industry-specific insight, that's where defensible value starts to live. That's also why the report's workforce point matters so much. If the industry really needs more analysts, software, and interpretation capacity than raw stick and rudder pilots, then that's a major clue about where the business is headed. The fourth issue is sector concentration. Not every drone vertical matters equally. Pilot Institute highlights energy and utilities, logistics and delivery, agriculture, construction and infrastructure, public safety and defense. I think that's broadly right, but I divide them into two groups. One group is enterprise efficiency markets: utilities, construction, infrastructure, agriculture. The other is mission-critical markets: public safety, defense, security, and eventually higher confidence logistics. The reason that matters is because those markets can justify repeat usage, recurring budgets, and more complex operational systems. That's what sustains a real industry. Not just occasional jobs, but embedded drone operations tied to bigger workflows. The fifth issue is security and compliance. This, where the industry's future gets more political and more expensive at the same time. Pilot Institute is right to include U.S. policy uncertainty around foreign-made drones, compliance costs, counter UAS growth, and data governance. Whether you agree with every policy move or not, the direction is clear. Security policy is becoming market structure. That means sourcing, cloud architecture, procurement eligibility, and compliance posture are no longer side issues. They are shaping who can sell, who can scale, and who gets locked out of sensitive markets. So if you zoom all the way out, what really defines the future of the drone industry? I think it comes down to this: First, can the US and other major markets move from limited BVLOS permissions to normal scalable operations? Second, can operators move from selling flights to selling outcomes, data, and integrated services? Third, can the industry handle the growing security and compliance burden without choking off innovation or pricing too many operators out? And fourth, which verticals become truly repeatable, budgeted, and operationally mature? That's the real game now, not just more drones. Better economics, better integration, and better defensibility. So credit where it's due, Pilot Institute put together a genuinely useful overview. And if you want the full report, we'll link it in the description. But the bigger takeaway from their work is that the drone industry is growing up. It's moving away from novelty, away from one-off hype cycles, and toward a harder question. Who is actually building scalable businesses in the version of this market that's now taking shape? That's the part worth watching. If you want more clear, fact-based drone analysis, subscribe and turn on notifications. And keep following along because this industry is not just getting bigger, it's getting sorted.